celebrate what? Every day's accomplishment. So I came here to the garden uh, and I was thinking about what had made me a little bit put my day down, or um, there was a particular call for a prospect for a sale, and it didn't work out. But there was another one that it's a possible sale that eventually will turn into an income in maybe in a month or so. The thing is that I was meditating, and then I looked at my tomatoes. Yeah, going back to a lot of things that I'm learning through growing my tomatoes, and how um yes, how uh growing my tomatoes is going to bring me $1 million. One lesson that I learned today was celebrate what? Well, as I was thinking about what happened today with the sales and this and that, with those two different calls that I had, I noticed I was walking here, and then I saw this tomato plant, right? This tomato little vine that grew. And notice how many flowers are there. Okay, let me count them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many days a week are there? There are 7. And according to the Bible, God wants you to rest one day. So I thought, look, you rest one day. That means that one of the days does not count. It's the day for resting. All right. And then on the other days, there may be some fruit, there may be not. Just like in this one, we see a beautiful flower that will turn into a fruit. And some days, it just, the sale didn't go through, right? Like in this case, we see that this particular flower, right, doesn't have any fruit. Um, so what are we going to do? We keep on celebrating the days when things worked out, the days when things went well, the way we wanted them to go. And the ones that didn't go through, then what do? Let's not worry too much about that, right? Because the growth and the success in your life has to do a lot with God, not with you. So yes, we put in the work, we till the ground, but the success is not up to us. All right? Because if we analyze many cases, some with very few chances have great success, others that have worked so much, throughout their lives, got the best careers, were the best in class, excelled in many areas. In some areas, such as the finances, were not very successful. But what do? We just keep on laboring, we keep on working, yes, but with the expectancy that every good gift comes from above. And so the lesson today is to celebrate the wins, right? And the losses we learn is the letter L, lessons. The losses are the lessons we learn from them. So see, I already gave you two things. Um, and that could be even in a plant, in a book that can be titled All That I Learned It from My Tomato Plants. No, that's a long title. So it could be What I Have Learned from My Tomato Plants. No, that doesn't sound very interesting. Anyways, a book that has to do with what I have learned from my tomato plants. Something like that. About the cool things in life that I've learned from my tomato plants, from growing tomatoes, something like that. So how about lessons from growing tomatoes? Yeah, there you go. Lessons from growing tomatoes. That's only 4 words. That sounds more appealing. And then one of the lessons would be celebrate your wins, just like in every beautiful flower, right? Some will produce a fruit, some will not. Just like in this plant, look, in this little vine, there were the possibility of 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4 successful tomatoes, right? Let's say in your week, 2 days were super successful, 2 days were not. Guess what? keep on thriving, keep on living, because look, more growth will happen, right? Even from this one, more growth. Okay, I'll be right there, mamita. Okay, and then my duty as a mom is calling me, calling me. That's why I haven't been able to make all the things that I've wanted. But guess what? I'm enjoying it. I'm living in the present. I enjoy what I have, what I can do right now. But yeah, take in consideration what I told you. See, this one had only 2 successful ones, but this will keep on growing. This will eventually can turn into another beautiful branch. Now, there may be some days like this one, right? Where there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my, this one has like 7, like every 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7. Wow, this is a big tomato right here. There were 7 beautiful, juicy tomatoes that came just from one of the little vines. This one had 4. So see, sometimes there may be days when you multiply. One day is gonna be worth, I don't know, 3 times as much and successful. And that's how life is. But guess what? You just keep on affording the best positive side that you can have. If not, there are so many resources. We are not alone. There are so many resources, right? Like Ed Milet, that's one. Tony Robbins, and all these beautiful speakers that motivate you. Les Brown, they're there. You know, God allowed you to grow in the same age with them. And now with YouTube and all that we can listen to, get motivated, keep going, and strive each day to make it beautiful, right? And let's say if there was one day that things didn't work out, that there were just, you know, the day just was not successful, like this little flower, well, don't linger on it. Don't marinate on your worry, but learn to create another beautiful thought, another beautiful idea, and rest and repeat and keep on learning. And I'll leave you with a book that I'm reading called Psycho Cybernetics. I read chapter 14 yesterday. It was really good. So I leave you with that. And until the next video, and follow me as I go on a journey of how I make $1 million growing my tomato plants. Until the next video.